Hello geeks and welcome back to Infinite Flight, and we are here today in the tarmac of Toulouse-Blagnac airport in the southern part of France, and we are almost ready to start our flight for today. Today it will be like a French domestic flight under the colors of Air France and under the baby bus, the A319, from Toulouse-Blagnac all the way up to Charles de Gaulle Airport in the French capital of Paris, up in the north. And a small briefing. Let's go back to the cockpit. Almost everything is set. We just have to hit probably the seatbelt sign and start the announcements in the cabin and prepare the cabin, because very soon we will be kicking out of Toulouse-Blagnac. And a very short briefing of it. So we're flying from here, from Toulouse. We're going to depart from the 32 left runway in Toulouse. The weather is fairly good but windy. We will have like a bit of a side wind component from 270 degrees and 18 knots. It's predicted that it might be gusting all the way from 225 knots from 280 sometime in the near future. So we should expect everything right now. It's pretty windy, and we're just going to do the FIS 5P departure and then just climb all the way up to 30,000 feet, our assigned altitude. Expected flight time of about 1 hour and 13 minutes. Block of fuel is around 7.1 tons. We're carrying 136 passengers, so it's pretty heavy. The baby bus is pretty heavy today. It's a small plane but pretty powerful. So our speeds for today is at 132 will be the V1, 134 will be the rotation, and 137 we should be airborne. It would be pretty powerful takeoff, I guess. 398 nautical miles, the total distance from Toulouse to Paris. Pretty small, like short hop, let's say, for about 1 hour and 13 minutes. Sorry, before start checklist. So our master switch is on, briefing is complete, brakes are set, throttle is idle, spoilers are off, flaps are retracted, no smoking is on, flight plan is filed. So if we check the flight plan here, so we're starting, this is the Salchuk also, we're starting from here, from Toulouse. We're heading, we will power off and turn a bit to the right immediately after takeoff, then catch up with our capture with the L nav the route, and then just assign the autopilot. We're just going to go all the way north. This is not a particular star, unfortunately. I got assigned a very random star that probably doesn't even exist. I couldn't find any charts for this particular star, or might I didn't find it, I don't know, for the Charles de Gaulle. But Charles de Gaulle today is fully covered by ATC, so for sure we're going to expect heavy traffic in Paris and ATC coverage, or all our way down from the approach, from the descent to approach, all the way down to landing. So don't worry so much about having a star. Anyway, we're going to expect some vectors and some nice stuff happening, as pretty much all my previous flights. And yeah, pretty much that's it. So let's go ahead, and we have the flight plan. We were in the middle of like the before start checklist. Fuel quantity is checked. I just saw you. 80s, we don't have an 80s, but we are tuned in the Unicom frequency of the Toulouse-Blagnac. Weather is checked, it will be a bit windy. Autopilot preferences are set to 30,000 feet. Sorry. Seatbelts, I turned them on before with you guys. Navigation lights and strobe lights are on. Yep. Sorry, navigation beacon. Strobe lights and landing lights will be turned on later. Pushback clearance, we don't need to receive it. We just go ahead. Check outside. Seems pretty clear. A guy landed before a while, but I don't see him right now. Might be that he got disconnected. So let's check where is 32 left. Okay, it's in the other side, so I guess we will have to go to 32 right, taxi south to 32 right, and then at some point cross to 32 left. So we will have to make a push back towards our left side. So let's go ahead, everything is clear, let's go ahead and push back. And now that we're push backing, let's go ahead and start engine number 1. Engine 1 start. And we should monitor that everything is okay. Okay, we just stopped our pushback. Engine number 1 is stable at 20%, so let's go ahead and start engine number 2. And let's go before before taxi checklist. So our seatbelts are on, no smoking is on. Set takeoff flaps to 1.
Flaps 1.
Trim set to 30%. Almost there. 30%. Testing our flight control, so left, right, back, forward, left rudder, right rudder. The controls are free and correct. Taxi clearance, we just have to announce our taxi to 32 left. And we're ready to roll.
Blagnac Unicom, Air France 7515, taxiing to runway 32 left.
Okay, we're almost ready to cross to the 32 left from the 32 right, so let's go ahead and check how the approaches look on the 32 right and 32 in the 32 right right now. Actually, seems pretty clear to me. No one else is here. We're pretty much alone, so let's go ahead, announce that we're crossing 32 right, and turn on our strobe lights.
Crossing runway 32 right.
Here is the right turn, and we'll be on the 32 right.
If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Here's the 32 right. And straight ahead is the threshold of the 32 left, the piano keys.
Runway 32 right.
Yeah, confirm. Seems clear to me there on the left. His face doesn't allow me to see on the right, but probably it's clear.
Flight attendant, Take your seats for takeoff.
And let's announce directly our takeoff from the 3-2 left. It's over there. Departing north.
Toulouse,
And let's turn on our landing lights.
515 is taking off runway 32 left, departing north.
Approaching runway 32 left.
Okay, so let's just stop here. So before takeoff checklist, brakes are set, throttle is idle, spoilers are retracted, takeoff flaps are checked to 1 trim is checked, cabin is ready, takeoff clearance we have received it, strobe and landing lights are on, and we're ready to rock and roll. Let me open the hood because it's more comfortable for me to monitor the flight from the hood. So let's pull up to 40%. We see that we have a crosswind, 70 knots of crosswind right now, so it will be a bumpy landing.
Runway 32 left.
And the engines are stable, so toga. Takeoff thrust is set, airspeed is alive. Let's get out of here, boys.
80 knots.
Cross-checked.
V1, rotate.
Okay, just rotating, waiting for the wind here. It's a bit hard.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Yay. The wind is pushing us right now to the right. Hopefully we will keep it. Okay. It's bumpy. We have to maintain the 3-2 the runway heading for a bit. Yeah, the wind is pretty crazy right now. It's going up and down. That's why my speed is going up and down. Let's keep a bit more the flaps till 3000. Then we're just going to close them and speed up a bit more. Yeah, it's super bumpy. Okay, flaps up.
Flaps up.
Cool. Now we should be able to speed more. Let's reduce our speed a bit. Let's go ahead and set our autopilot the altitude to 2500. Cool. And let's set our nav on. So we should start tracking down our flight plan. And very variable wind, a lot of gusts, you know, like it was, if you check on my hood, the wind is going from 19 to 21 to 23 to 17. Thank God it was not direct like crosswind. Okay, let's reduce our speed here to 250. It was not a direct crosswind, thank God. It was like from an angle. We had like a smaller component because of the angle, but still we had like a lot of crosswind. And everything is good. Let's look outside. There it is, a baby bus, or it was rocketing out of Toulouse. Fun fact about Toulouse, from the 3 to left, the runway that we just departed, on the left side of it there is a tarmac that is like used exclusively from the Airbus. And it's kind of equivalent of the Boeing airfield, let's say, of Europe. It's the Toulouse-Blagnac. All the new aircraft that is just coming out of the line from the for Airbus are just parked usually when they're being tested and everything. They're parked there in the Toulouse-Blagnac airport, and Toulouse-Blagnac airport is also the place where like a lot of Airbus aircraft like fly for their first time. Okay, and as we're approaching 10,000 feet, let's go ahead through our climb checklist. So gear retracted, flaps retracted, trim is set. We should set it a bit lower, I guess, to something like 25% probably. Even lower, 22. Autopilot is engaged, LNAV is engaged and tracking normally. Landing lights should be off. So off with our landing lights, off with our passenger seatbelts. Even though it's a bit bumpy, but we're in a safe altitude right now and the wind seems a bit more stable, not so gusty. No smoking stays on and our climb checklist is complete. Alright guys, so we're like approaching 28,000 feet. This would be our transition altitude and we're about 2.5 thousand feet away from our assigned altitude. So let's go ahead and when we cross this, we're just going to change to set the max speed for our cruise, which today would be 0.77. Pretty fast max speed for our cruise today. And let's go ahead through our cruise checklist. Even though we still have a bit of it, let's actually reduce our vertical speed to about 1,200 feet per minute. Make it smoother for the cabin. So cruise speed is set. Trim is set to 22%. Might be that we need to lower it even more. I see a lot of front force being pushed there by the autopilot, so I don't want to pressure autopilot. We're just 1,000 above right now, 1,000 below, sorry. Engines are let's check the engines. They look pretty stable and EGT looks okay, so everything looks okay. Fuel looks okay. Autopilot is, we just checked it and set it. LNAV is tracking correctly. We have a lot of side wind and a bumpy ride. It's right now it's coming from 297, so from right about there, and it's at 78 knots. So pretty bumpy ride, but within accepted limits. So we're just gonna leave the seatbelt signs off. If I see that it gets harder, I'm just gonna turn it on, of course. And I guess we have about 50 minutes ETE to our destination. 52 minutes to ETE to our destination. I guess that was it, and I will see you a bit before the start of our descent, guys. Enjoy the flight. Alright guys, so we're just cruising right now above continental France, and it's just amazingly bumpy, just rocking us around, and it's just coming. If you check here, you see what it says here, it says like 97 knots right now of wind. So let's change to the passenger side to see what is happening, how it feels there. I'm gonna have to turn on the seatbelt side on, because that's a bit of dangerous weather over there. I don't want to risk it and have people running around. Of course, we're gonna let the service happening in the cabin, but passengers will be sitting on their seats till these winds calm down. Just that was a quick update from the cockpit. See you soon, guys. So guys, my geeks, we're here, we're back, and okay, just saw this guy flying very fast. We have a guy in front of us, and it's absolutely rocking right now. We're descending from 29,000 feet, and right now it's at 111. I didn't close at all the seatbelt signs during the cruise. It was absolutely horrific, a very bumpy ride. But nevertheless, we're descending towards Paris right now. We're like just a bit outside Paris, I would say. So we're starting our descent to 10,000 feet. I want to check. I see that the goal approach is on, so I want to check if I can tune into their 80s and hear what they have about us.
Paris Charles Airport, ATIS information Delta, time 1233 Zulu, wind 290 at 11 variable between 260 and 330, visibility 21, temperature 15, dew point 5, QNH 1013, remarks, no pattern work allowed, no light aircraft accepted at this time, straight out departures only, check forum for event information, landing runways 27 right, 26 left and 27 left, departing runways 26 right and 27 left, advise an initial contact. You have information Delta.
Okay, so we got the 80s. Like, there is not so much wind down in Paris. It is a bit windy, but not so much wind. Now I don't know which approach I should contact, because it was not saying, so I'm just going to go ahead and just contact a random approach and request approach to Charles de Gaulle and see what we'll get.
France 7515 is 8 nautical miles southeast of Fontaine-Simon at 25,500 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Paris Charles.
And let's see what we'll get. Might be that we'll have to change frequency. Okay, so we have to check. So we're switching.
Contacting the Gaulle approach on 126.
And let's request approach here on the 126.242, I think. So ILS.
Air France 7515 is 9 nautical miles.
Yes, it's absolutely rocking right now. Absolutely rocking. Just shaking the whole thing. Okay, we should expect vectors, so let's arm the heading and take out the nav. Okay, 060. 14,000.
France 976, turn left heading 300, maintain 3,000, maintain 3,000.
So let's answer the guy. Let's read back.
Heading 060, descend and
14,000.
14,000, Air France 7515.
And let's reduce our speed to 270. It's absolutely rocking. I love it. We will have a bumpy approach. It's over there, I think, the airport somewhere. Really good weather to fly. We could go for a visual today, actually. Although it's pretty hard in this game to go for visual approaches, but weather is good and this is a pretty big airport. Okay, we are at almost 200 knots.
Contacting Paris Charles Tower on 119.
Let's extend the spoilers again till we reduce speed completely.
Turn right heading 240, maintain 4,000, maintain.
Oh, we had 210. We need 200. Sorry, that was my mistake. Okay, spoilers retracted again. Yeah, that was my mistake.
Cleared ILS runway 27 right, Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha 777.
De Gaulle, cleared ILS runway 26 right.
We probably will take some vectors to turn after that guy.
American 702 heavy.
So we should be ready here.
Air France 1039 heavy, reduce speed to 200. Air France 7515, turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 3000.
Okay, let's answer the guy.
320.
Turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 3000, Air France 7515.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, Air France 671. China Eastern 0001, descend and maintain
360 is
5000.
put on the heading, so we're good.
5,000. China Eastern 00.
The autopilot in the tab says 360, the autopilot here says 000. It should say 360. This is maybe not so accurate.
Contacting Paris Charles Tower on 119.
Yeah, we're just turning here with a line.
Air France 917. Air France 380, please follow instructions. Air France 380, increase speed to 230 knots. Increase speed to 230 knots, Air France 380. Air France 371 heavy, radar contact. Echo Zulu Yankee Victor Alpha 145.
Okay, we're a bit high right now, but I see that we are on the glide slope and we're just going to go below it, so I guess we're good. We captured, let's say, we made a premature capture of the glide slope, but we're in a good altitude, so let's just slow down a bit our descent again to 3000 to make it smoother, you know. And I guess that when we will get our next vectors to turn to the left and align to go to on a course to capture the glide slope, we're going to slow down to 180 knots and put flaps 2 immediately. Let's change here our map range to 40 and change the mode to arc better, maybe to 20 to be able to see everything in front of us. I should have done it from the beginning. I see that the wind here is 20 knots speed. Okay, it's close to the meter, so come from 290, so yeah, it's within the meter. But we got from the meter. Where's the airport? Should be somewhere there to the right. Barely visible right now, I don't see it. Not very good quality of textures for visual, as I told you.
Turn left heading 300, maintain 3000.
We are almost on our assigned altitude now, so it's good. We are way below. We're going to intercept the glide slope from below.
Land Chile 72.
Pretty textbook landing.
Turn right.
I'm sorry for that, guys. I'm just joking.
Maintain 4000. Maintain 4000 until established.
And let's hope that this time the AGL altitude will work. I see that it's working throughout the flight. I restarted, I reset it my app, I reinstalled everything, and from the last time, because I had these problems, I confirmed that I don't have it. I hope I will not have it as well now. Okay, 290.
Descend and maintain 3000. Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer.
290.
Runway 26.
Okay, so we're clear for the 26 left ILS.
71 heavy, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 10,000.
Turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS.
Okay, let's reduce speed to 180 knots and flaps 2.
Bravo
Flaps
Alpha
2.
092,
Thank you.
expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 26 right of Paris Charles.
Land Chile 72, requesting descent to 9,500.
Let's check where we are here on the map. Yes, we're going for a good intercept. This approach controller was really good, actually. We will go for a good intercept.
Airlines 350 is 9 nautical miles west of Etrapagny at 18,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27.
Okay, so since we're almost aligned, let's go through our approach checklist and let's from the cabin. Okay, approach is set and we're going to arm it very soon. Flaps as set as required. Trim should be to 18%, I guess. Maybe 20. Spoilers, let's arm them. And we're just going to go gear down, and as we slow down even more, let's see if we can capture
turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 13,000.
the localizer and glide slope.
Turn left heading 330. Speedbird 024, contact Paris Charles Tower on 119.62. Contacting Paris Charles Tower on 119.62, Speedbird 024. Air France 371 heavy, turn left heading 170, descend and maintain 5,000. Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 156, descend and maintain 3000. China Eastern 0001, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000. Turn left heading 170, descend and maintain 5000, Air France 371
I'm ready to
heavy.
take over manually
Turn right
if the
heading
localizer
240,
doesn't come to
descend and
life
maintain
for 26
5000,
left.
India Foxtrot Golf
But I
Alpha
see it's
16.
coming to left, it's moving,
Cam
so
1874 heavy, turn right heading
let's
090,
go ahead
descend
and
and maintain 5000.
when we see it
Turn
at
right heading
one dot
090,
on the right, we're just
descend
going
and
to arm
maintain
it.
5000, Tam 1874 heavy.
Reduce speed to 180 knots. China Eastern 0001.
Okay, we're at one dot, so
Echo Zulu Yankee
let's arm the
Hotel,
approach.
145, contact
Let's
Paris
take out the
Charles Tower
heading and set it to the
119.6.
course of the runway.
Air France
Oh, we cannot actually,
557,
but anyway.
radar contact. Air France
Okay.
462, turn right heading
So we
240,
capture the
descend and
localizer.
maintain 5000.
And we're holding at 3000 right now.
Turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 4000.
I see the runway, we have the runway in sight right now.
Localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 right approach.
We're 11
Turn
miles
right
out,
heading
11.5 miles
descend
out right
and
now.
Maintain 4000. Maintain 4000.
Let's go ahead
until
and
established on the localizer. Cleared
go to
ILS
160
runway
speed
27
and flaps
right,
3.
China Eastern
Flaps 3.
0001.
Air France 1039.
We're still
heavy,
below the glide
request
slope though.
frequency change. Turn left heading 310, Bravo
And I
Alpha
see that the
090.
wind is at 50 knots from 293, so it's what we expected and not so much of a sideward component. That means that we will have quite a comfortable, bumpy landing probably, but comfortable.
917 heavy, radar contact. Turn right
Okay,
heading
glide slope is
120,
captured, so
descend
gears
and
down.
maintain
Gear down.
50,000, ISO
Gear down, I
151.
always make this mistake.
De Gaulle approach.
Ah, it's there. Is it descending? Oh my god, he makes... Oh my god, look at this guy. He just makes a kamikaze approach. Oh my god. Oh my god, we should be careful of him. Probably he goes for the 26 right, but we should be careful of him. Okay, let's slow down to 140 and allow him some space. And flaps full.
Flaps full.
Okay, so let's go again through our approach checklist. Oh, we have to contact the tower first. Okay. Okay, we are contacting the tower, calling bound for landing on the ILS for the 26 left.
Paris Charles Tower, Air France 7515, inbound on the ILS runway 26 left with information.
Okay, we're very close with this guy. Maybe he has connection issues. He's over here and he's stuck. Probably connectivity issues. Yeah, definitely.
Uniform Victor Alpha Lima 211.
We still didn't get the clearance. Let's go through our approach checklist. Approach is set, flaps are set, full trim is set, spoilers are armed, gears is down, approach checklist is complete.
Mike Golf 24 Sierra Tango. When able, turn right, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Mike Golf 24 Sierra Tango.
Runway is in sight.
404, number 2,
Yeah.
Air France
Oh, number 1 and clear to land.
number 1,
Good.
runway 26 left, cleared to land.
We're clear to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 26 right, Scandinavian 404.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 26 left, Air France 7515.
Paris Charles Tower, Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 156, inbound.
Okay, we're
on the
pretty
ILS
stable,
runway
actually.
26 left. Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 156, number 3, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
So
Number 3, cleared
we're
to
at
land,
1,500,
runway 26 left, Alpha Foxtrot
4.6
Kilo
miles
Lima
out.
Mike 156.
my airplane.
Paris Charles Tower, Air Mauritius 15, ready for takeoff at runway 26 right, departing west. Scandinavian 571, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Paris Charles Tower, Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha 149, ready for takeoff at runway 27 left, departing north.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 left, Scandinavian 571. India Foxtrot Whiskey Alpha Lima Echo Sierra, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff, fly runway
And we
heading
go to
until
sterile
above
cockpit, guys. Now
3,000
we're
feet.
talking after landing.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 right, India Foxtrot Whiskey Alpha Lima Echo Sierra.
Paris Charles Tower, China Eastern 0001, inbound on the ILS runway 27 right.
Paris Charles Tower, FedEx 145 Heavy, ready for takeoff at runway 26 right, departing straight out. Paris
Check.
Charles Tower, November 00 Golf Alpha Mike Charlie Alpha, ready for takeoff at runway 26 right, departing straight out. Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha 149, hold short at runway 27 left.
Holding short runway 27 left, Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha 149.
Approaching runway 26 left.
Paris Charles Tower, November 00 Golf Alpha Mike Charlie Alpha, ready for takeoff at runway 26 right, departing north. FedEx 145 Heavy, hold short of runway 26 right. November 00 Golf Alpha Mike Charlie Alpha, hold short of runway 26 right.
Too high. Too high.
Holding short runway 26 right, November 00 Golf Alpha Mike Charlie Alpha.
Approaching minimums.
Air France 1039 Heavy, exit
It's
runway
very laggy.
enabled, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco Air France
minimums.
1039 Heavy. Paris Charles Tower, November 00 Golf Alpha Mike Charlie Alpha, ready for takeoff at
100.
runway 26 right, departing north. Scandinavian 571, frequency change approved, good
30.
day. Frequency change approved, Scandinavian
20.
571, good
Retard.
day. Air France 1039
10.
Heavy, request permission
Landing
to
spoilers
cross runway
extended.
26 right. Air France 1039 Heavy, hold short of runway 26 right.
Reversers.
India Foxtrot Whiskey Alpha Lima Echo Sierra, frequency change approved, good day. Holding short runway 26
80
right,
knots.
Air France 1039 Heavy. Paris Charles Tower,
Whoop.
November 527 Juliet Echo, ready
Okay,
for
we missed
takeoff
the
at
speed
runway
exit. Let's
26
go
right,
try to take the
departing
next
straight
one.
out. Frequency change
Whew,
approved,
okay,
India
it was a bit
Foxtrot
laggy
Whiskey
in
Alpha
my
Lima Echo
control
Sierra,
inputs.
good day. Holding short runway 26 right,
Retract
November
spoilers.
527 Juliet
Spoilers
Echo.
retracted.
Paris Charles Tower.
And I got some delay from putting from the inputs to till I see them in action.
Departing north.
This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe for
Contacted by the tower? No, we're not. We should probably request cross runway from the tower. So we're exiting here to the right.
you may have brought on board with you and please keep
Echo Zulu Yankee Victor Alpha 145. When
Flaps
able to
up.
turn left, contact ground
Flaps
on the
2, flaps 1,
taxiway.
flaps up.
Wilco Echo Zulu Yankee Victor Alpha 145.
Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha
And
149.
landing lights will
runway
come off.
27 left, cleared for takeoff.
Landing lights off. Calculate. And let's go to the waiting point there. Let's hope nobody's coming from the right side.
Air Mauritius 15, line up and wait runway 26 right.
And we have to wait to cross the
Paris
runway
Charles
now,
Tower, India
unfortunately.
Foxtrot Golf Alpha 16, inbound. Victor Alpha 140.
Oof, guy, that was a long wait to cross to 7 to 6 right. We're just crossing right now. We're expediting and crossing right now to 6 right, and finally we're going to our parking.
Inbound on the ILS runway. Request frequency change.
And let's go for our shutdown checklist right now.
Runway 26 right with information Delta.
First, let's tune out of the ground to have a bit more
frequency change.
A bit more like silence in the cockpit. So like brakes are set, throttle is idle, engine and 1 and 2 are stopped, seatbelts remain off, and the passengers seatbelts are going off, non-smoking will remain on, navigation lights are on, and just the beacon is off. Let's clear our flight plan. Simple as that. Of the FMC, and master switch will remain on till the passengers disembark, of course. And yes, guys, let's see outside. Pretty busy right now. Some Kenya Airways A319 there, beautiful. And some more Air France planes here. So actually that was it. It was a very good flight. Bumpy road. I hope that this landing, as you saw, might have been better than my other landings. It was a pretty smooth experience, and I actually finally got to get the call outs, you know, that I wanted to have when I'm landing and approaching with the plane. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, hit and smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button to take all the latest notifications about my YouTube activity, and thank you for being here in another Infinite Flight video, flying on another event on the expert server. And stay tuned for more videos like this. And I was Stamatis, I was your captain today, and you were in Everyday Normal Greek. Thank you for this flight, hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.